We all have grown up watching movies where rich people and celebrities fly in their own private jets. For us normies, that is mostly a dream. And while we keep scrolling through flashy car edits on Instagram, here are the elite presidents who have taken toy shopping to the next level with their luxurious private jet. Vladimir Putin. What's any "whoa, that's expensive stuff is crazy" list without mentioning Vladimir Putin? After all, the president of Russia owns a $100 million mega yacht and a fleet of 700 cars. I think one of Russia's best kept secrets is the extent of Vladimir Putin's wealth. No estimations catch up to the secret network of those offshore deals. This is your chance to sit on a gold toilet, but it would easily cost you around $716 million. But I bet it's worth over $1 billion thanks to all the amenities it houses. We're talking about Vladimir Putin's secret private jet, featuring a gold toilet, spacious gym, and king-size bed. Properly called the Flying Kremlin jet is presidently enough to put all the others to shame. Well, for us normies, it might be a stuff for a fancy, but for Vladimir Putin, it's just a matter of convenience. If you're drooling just looking at it from the outside, then you're in for some treat. It's why on the inside, this lavish presidential jet that's even more impressive and breathtaking. Just like a true king, you get everything. You name it and you have it. From a spacious gym with a weightlifting setup, boxing bag, and treadmills to a bar that's fully stocked with top-shelf whiskeys and wines, you have it all. His private Lucian 296 300PU has the most interior decor. And don't you think that its neoclassical style with luxurious white leather is very celeb? Even this huge conference table is gold trim. Color me surprised. He made sure that everything he owns is extravagant and larger than life. The whole Russian coat of arms is carved on many of the walls and furniture pieces. Out of his 58 aircraft and helicopters, this $1 billion aircraft collection has always been the crown jewel of Putin's wealth. Sultan of Brunei. The man himself is walking gold. No wonder his private jet is nicknamed the Flying Palace. Long story short, all of his expensive stuff is really sick, and to think his private jet would be any different is pure delusion. The Boeing 747-430 comes with Laquitte's crystal finishing and elegant gold wash basins. Are you wondering just how roomy are these seats in this private jet? Well, let's put it this way, they're roomy enough to accommodate 7'1" giant Shaq, and he will still have room to spare. So no wonder it's tagged as the biggest of his fleet. This rich monarch got his hands on the private jet for $100 million. It was most definitely no bargain to buy. Wonder why? Bruni goes on and showers another whopping $120 million just to have the interiors custom made and royal enough for the Sultan. It's crazy to think that the insides in this luxurious plane are worth more than the plane itself. Being on the throne for 55 years, we can all agree that everything about the Sultan is record-breaking, down to his real name. I bet his real name could be even runner for the world's longest. I'm not even gonna try to say it. A name that is so long to be deserving of a $100 million jet. Donald Trump. When it comes to traveling, Trump does not hesitate to ride around in style. Well, he is not the one to shy away from boasting about it either. Whether it's a land, air, or sea vehicle, he has always ensured that everything he owns is simply royal. Trump owns a $90 million penthouse and not one, not two, hell, not even 5, but 17 golf courses. But what truly takes the case is his $100 million private jet. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Trump's personal Boeing 757 is the ultimate getaway for luxury, and Trump is not exactly the guy to shy away from publicity, so no wonder he has use for it for even the most remotely imaginable things. From using it as a backdrop for sleek photo shoots, VIP tours, for shots of him eating his Big Macs and KFC, plated with a knife and fork to campaign rallies, he's done it all. Everything about the customized cream color leather seats, the seat buckles layered in 24 karat gold, and the glided bathrooms scream royal. No wonder he loves showering it off so often. The highlight of the Boeing 757 aircraft is that it was a passenger plane before Donald Trump bought it. Of course, he made this plane a bit more static. We all know how much Trump loves to watch television, and so unsurprisingly, this private jet features a stunning screening room with a 57-inch TV. And if that's not enough, there are around 1,000 movies on board. Surely enough for a lifetime. This is like a dream high-end hotel room with a luxurious ensuite, a master bedroom, and every seat and pillow of the jet is embroidered with the Trump family logo. This super expensive jet has quickly become the favorite toy for Donald Trump. The funny part is that even after 2 decades, Donald Trump is still picky about who gets to fly on it, where they would sit, and how they can move about. And just to get it up in the air and make one stop is literally tens of thousands of dollars. It costs around $15,000 to $18,000 per hour to fly a Boeing 757. But that's no problem for Trump. After all, he's worth over $2 billion. Very rarely Trump used Trump Force One, which is a $100 million gold-plated private jet and is said to be bigger than any private plane that ever exists. He is undoubtedly the richest president in America that has ever been seen. The irony is, while many politicians campaigned for the presidencies in buses, Trump was way ahead with his jet. To get around the world like a boss, Trump has got his hands full of these goodies, as he's like to call the one Boeing 757 and Cessna 750 Citation, and 3 helicopters. Xi Jinping. While most of us scroll through bike and car catalogs and dream of flying in our private jet, the Chinese president has a fleet of aircrafts at his disposal. He uses 2 Air China Airline Boeing 747-400s, which are worth a whopping $250 million. He uses these for commercial purposes in order to generate revenue for the government. Well, this one certainly stands out. He is a very secretive president, and he has hidden a majority of his luxuries. I'm sure he's made some enigmatic changes to the private jet he uses, but we'll never find out. Joe Biden. From donning expensive suits and owning luxurious bungalows around the world to owning a private jet, the American president sure enjoys a lavish lifestyle. He uses a couple of modified versions of Boeing 747-200B for official purposes, which cost $100 million when it was first created in 1999. After modifications, it's spacious enough to fit the whole president's entourage, with providing private areas at the same time. And don't even get me started on the perks of being the United States president. The Air Force One is by far the most luxurious plane you can get. It was announced by Trump in 2016 that a replacement of Air Force One would cost over $4 billion. That's more than Trump's net worth. Isn't that crazy? I can't even begin to think about the luxuries this plane might house. Want to make money online? Get our ebook, The Ultimate Guide for Curious Entrepreneur Spirits Like You. Link is in the bio. Click on one of the 2 videos on the screen right now.